Okay, I'm going to do a quick playthrough here of one of my older maps. Not really old, I mean, I put this out in February. This was still before I learned how to change the title music or the title picture. I'm not sure why it started off with a liquid sound, but that's okay. This one's called Mysterium. 288 monsters, 5 secrets. Let's see if I can remember everything. So we start in an office. I obviously didn't remember to align that texture inside the wastebasket. We have a computer here. We got a desk. I was still using all vanilla textures at this point. I had not started using O-Tex or anything else. Not even patch text yet, I don't think. I might have been using patch text, actually. No, I wasn't. No. All right. An armor in here, which you have to crouch to get, which not something I do anymore. It's not a secret, although it should have been a secret. So we start off with a fist, which is intentional. That is locked. That is a yellow key. So I did, at this point, start scripting. I knew how to start the level off with ambience and change the music. This is the main theme from the Castlevania adventure for Game Boy, which I think is some of the best video game music ever made. Punch these guys. Like that. Obviously, I unpegged the bottom of that. I've since learned that it's better to just manually adjust it. Now, these are bleeding through the walls, but I actually kind of like the way they look. If I turn on the smart lighting or something like that. I'm not even sure I know which one it is. Yeah, I don't even know which one it is. Now, maybe somebody can tell me. I'm not sure. But there's something to stop the lights from bleeding through the walls like this. Right. But I think it actually looks okay down here, particularly. Did I really forget to get those Oh, I forgot those door tracks. Oh, it's terrible. I was quite a stickler for that at this point, but I'm surprised I actually missed one. I'll go through a lot of what I should have done differently as I go through this as well. So we shot this, that opened that door back up, we got a pistol. It also opened this. Just kind of a little creepy area here that I wanted to make light on the enemies at the beginning. I'm not upset at the architecture. I kind of like what I was doing here. Unfortunately, I'm using Smooth Doom, and there's a spider demon in the level, and this mod, for some reason, as you can hear, triggers spider demon walking noise no matter where you're at. Not no matter where you're at in the level, but anytime you get close to her. It's so annoying. So I got glass in front of here. We want that chain gun, obviously, so we're going to run through here. Grab that. I was pretty proud of this area. I kind of like this. Those lights could be better aligned. And we will continue on. I kind of like the lighting in this hallway. It's pretty nice. Dark, but not too dark. And that's going to open a trap behind us. A lot of hit scanners. I was still in my mowing down hit scanners phase. So we can see we have a yellow card under here that we can't get. Jump in the water. Did that... there's more zombie men somewhere. Yeah, these guys were spawned in, and of course you can't make them spawn in as ambush, so that's one of the more annoying things about Doom mapping. Oh yeah, I forgot that this level has an annoying amount of quick open closets. You know, every time I go back and play one of my earlier maps, I'm always thinking that I'm going to just marvel at how ugly it is, but I actually don't hate this. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I mean, there was a lot that I didn't know back then, and I was just making do with the limitations that I thought existed. That's not bad. I even see some ideas I might want to use again. Got a backpack. That is going to open the bars out here, I believe. Yes. I mean, I certainly don't remember where all the closets are. I don't know what I was doing here. I think this is lava and glass. Which doesn't look terrible, but I would probably do this differently now. Getting close to the spider demon again. Oh, man. Yeah, this is excessive. Okay, and this is, I believe, is a timed spawn in. Because you would assume there's a trap, you're locked in. Oh, but nothing's happening. Oh, what's going on? I guess, oh, there they are. Oh, wow, I get killed in my own map. Chain gun's probably better for this, actually. Get some shells. I wasn't being too generous with the health here, was I? Secrets in here, maybe? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, well that opens this up. Can't believe I couldn't be bothered to align these. I would be so OCD about this now. I don't know that I was resizing textures yet. I might have been. And door. I'm going to be slowly killed by hit scanners if I don't watch out. Some health here. Yeah, this lighting. I don't hate this lighting. Looks pretty good. And then just lets us back out here. And now we're going into one of the areas from all of my mapping history that I would honestly like to redo, given that I now know how to use additional texture packs. This is supposed to be like an ice/fridge area. Oh, it changes the music too. Oh, forgot about him. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like an icy fridge, cold storage kind of thing. I think it looks okay. There's some fog going on. This is icy water, which does hurt. There is a plasma rifle secret right here. I probably could have done that a little bit better, but it does work. Okay. I am actually going to grab these and just deal with the damage. There should be a closet here. Okay, here's some health, thankfully. Yeah, so you can see you get the whole motif going on in here of the silver, the Sean texture with there's a fog, sector fog effect as well. It's like white. Be a little more careful of the closets now, because they're probably not all going to be zombie men. Grab them. This was originally a secret for the armor, but I don't know if it's still there or not. I don't think so. It was just such a thin sector that I couldn't get the armor to go in there and not look ridiculous. When I originally put this map out, I didn't have block player and block monster on all these, like, ridges here. You can see I missed a corner here. And this is just horribly annoying to do all this. And so you were always bumping up on the side and, like, running, or, like, walking up on the thing. It was, yeah. It was a pain in the ass. Where is this guy going? We have my first usage of lockers, which I've become fond of since then. So, we have some sort of a cold kind of thing with a, yeah, decoration in it. Oh, I forgot about that room. That room's pretty dangerous. Oh my god, can I shoot a demon? Yeah, this one's can be bad if you get cornered. You know, I don't hate that computer. That looks okay. kind of an excessive computer. I mean, there's a whole lot of nonsense on here. It doesn't need to be here. Extra decoration for the sake of decoration. So here we're going to hit this, which I should have made impassable, but I didn't. That's going to open this switch, which is going to give us the super shotgun, which is the only one you can find, and it's hidden in a secret, which is probably not ideal, but certainly something I would not do since then. So we have some bars here. We're going to have to go around and get into that room. Get some health. There's a well-hidden revenant down here. Unfortunately, his head is going through the ceiling. It looks ridiculous. Those guys were not supposed to be there yet. I think they were supposed to teleport in. I'm not sure. They teleport in when you cross a line here, I think. And it's not on the map. Whoops. Alright, so we're going to hit the switch now. I'd be interested to look at the scripts for this level. I bet they're pretty rudimentary. Or asshole closets. Even I'm getting sick of them already. Alright, there's some goodies in here, which tells you that what's coming up might be a little difficult. And there's a nice trap down here that I was pretty fond of. A secret? No. Okay. Grab this. Chain guns? Nope. Arch file time. Let's take care of them. It was getting a little bit annoying. So we can't go in here yet. Have to go down here. All kinds of traps in this one. Oh, very nice. That's satisfying. What about these guys? I would do a lot more set line activation scripts nowadays where lines don't become triggerable until you do something, rather than just drawing them all over the room and hoping the player hits them in the order that I want them to hit them. So it was a godsend to learn that eventually. Where are we going? Down here? Okay. Don't think there's anything in there. Nope. Okay, got a blue card now, and we're looping all the way back around. Go over here. And hit the next area where the music's going to change again. This is like the fire/power plant area. I think that's a floor waggle. It took me forever to get that right. It looks a little unnatural, but I think it looks fine overall. This is one of my trademarks in my early levels, which was the open air. That's actually not right. I don't know why that's doing that. There should be no floor. This didn't look like this the last time I played it. It might be a difference in GZ Doom version from when I made this. Yeah, but there's a line horizon around it, and open areas with beams and stuff. And I was big into that when I started mapping. Really? Wow, totally missed. I need some health. There's some good traps in here too, and I don't know if I'm going to survive them without some health. Fortunately, those are zombie men, so that didn't go too badly. And there was a nicely timed health kit there. So we're now on the back side of where we came in. There's a hidden mancubus up here. And another horrible trap. Good lord. Well, I didn't save, so I'm not going to play through it again. Alright. Nice little table, which I didn't bother to align the texture in any way. Or I did it this way and I thought that looked good. I'm not sure. So it just gets kind of ambient back here, and you'll see in a moment. Some ammo stockpile. Now, the goal here was to make the player believe that the walls were going to open with more closets, but they actually don't. Which was kind of intended. Not a single closet trap the whole way here. So we're gonna grab this red card. Just going to do this. Now your first instinct is to start firing, but you see there's little holes everywhere, so if you click this switch, hey, we have barrels. How about that? Killing the last one shuts the music off to make it get a little creepy. I will grab all of these bullets. And that's where we came from. So now we're going to continue on through here. And this is my first poly-object door, and I was thrilled to put this into a map. I was so happy to get that to work. That was my first poly object. One demon here for good measure. Now there's a secret over here that nobody found that played through this. Of course, not many people played through it, so. What we want to do is we see a megasphere back there that we'd probably like to have. What we want to do is shoot this computer. That lowers that and starts a timer when you pick up the megasphere. We'd be walking out here like, oh, everything's great. I just gotta make it through. Oh, never mind. Those that did finish the map were wondering why there was 2 extra enemies they didn't get. And most people understand that when they don't find a secret in a level or 2, then it's usually accounts for missing monsters. You can also see I was really big on this in this level. Like, what would you call this? Trim. Like trimming, yeah. On the ceiling or the floor. And it's just a massive pain in the ass to do this everywhere. So I don't do that much anymore, unless it's just like the theme of one specific room. So I like this water area. I was pretty proud of this. I don't think there's any secrets down here or anything. I should have colored it blue. If I could go back and do it again, I'd color it blue down here. That's going to bring us out here into a new area. Should be some closet traps here. This is when I thought it was still okay to use real music in a Doom one. It doesn't really work as well, because, I mean, this isn't Doom 2016, so... Alright, so we're approaching the final area here. Yeah, the music's by no means bad. It's just, it's not Doom. It's pretty easy to get overwhelmed in this area if you just rush in. So we're going to take things a little slowly here. Might be another one here. Yep. Oh, okay. A lot of traps in this room. The whole thing can turn to chaos if you just run right into it. Okay, let's pick up some stuff. Yeah, I would probably do these cubes a little different now, but they're not too bad. They're not bad at all, I don't think. You can see through there. Get these goodies here. Another Hell Knight. I don't think this opens yet. Oh, it does. Yeah, going back, I should have made it so there was a switch that opened that door. Because hitting the switch down there will open the wall at the end, but you haven't cleaned out the room yet. I forgot about him. I forgot about him. Alright, good. There's a Revenant here. Oh, several Revenants. Better run. Ow. Maybe too many Revenants, but it's not too bad, I don't think. Now, if you didn't have the Megasphere, it could be a little dicey here. Okay, now we're hit our switch here, and we're going to... Yeah, rocket launcher is a little low on ammo. We could get some infighting going here, actually. Quite a bit of infighting. Okay, so we cleaned out all this riffraff. Oh, one lone Hell Knight I probably forgot about. Ow. Alright. So that's it. That opened this door, which is going to be just a ridiculous amount of enemies. Yeah, it's not that bad, actually. We could get a lot of infighting going on here. It's a good thing nobody played this map with Smooth Doom, because you can obviously hear what's behind the wall. More goodies here. No, okay. Are they fighting? They are. Not anymore. Alright, so we're going to hit this, which is going to raise these and cause a delay, which is then going to open that. So the trick here is the pillars are on a timer. And if you don't beat the spider demon fast enough, they lower down, and then you have no cover. There we go. Now, of course, you can still hide over here. But I thought that was a nice trick. Nobody really fell for it. Most players I watched play this managed to defeat the spider demon before these even started coming down. Would I do that any differently now? I don't know. Now that I think about it, probably. I would do most of this differently now. The architecture still fits a lot of my style, but a lot of stuff I would have probably scripted differently. So apparently, I missed a secret in my own map. I'm not actually sure where it is. Yeah, I don't think I put a BFG or anything in here. I'm not really sure where the secret was. No, that's fine. This takes me back to the beginning. Here's this door that I didn't even look at on the way through, but that's always been there. I don't know that I'm going to worry too much about the secret. I don't think so. To be honest with you, I can't even remember where it's at. So let's go ahead and open the red door, and we are going to exit. And that's Mysterium. That's about a 25 to 30 minute map, depending on how much you look around. Keep in mind, I knew where everything was. But yeah, it was released in February, so, you know, almost 6 months ago. And I think I've improved a good bit since then. There was some stuff I liked about what I did back then, but there's obviously a lot that I've learned since then. And, I don't know, maybe it'd help you figure out how to do some stuff in Doom if you're just starting out. Thanks for watching.